to Corvallis, Oregon, in the House Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built Reser Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. What we have in store for you today, a showdown between a couple of Pac-12 rivals. As we'll see, the Stanford Cardinal taking on the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Beavers will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Stanford Cardinal offense will take the field for the first possession of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. The Beavers offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Irvin. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Blackburn. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's Clemens.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
Toss sweep right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
At 3rd and 2, you're usually thinking maybe something's going off tackle up the middle. They run the toss. How about the defense? Great job setting the edge, sprinting to the football, getting multiple hats there, getting the guy on the ground, stopping him short, causing a 4th down.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Murphy. Finds his target down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The running back has it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The Beavers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They want to run this quarterback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Beavers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Hankerson. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Beavers! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Running back searching for a hole. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down and more. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Brown will throw it. He's got it down the middle. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. First play of the period, first down here. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And here comes the punt team. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous. They
turning it on! Ripping through the defense. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The Beavers getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Murphy. Got it in the middle, it's Clemens. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Beavers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's got it on the run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. And the defense got it. Inside the 50. It'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinal! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Durant. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the onside.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He leaves it with his back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
1st down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. That last completion is still leaving them with a 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Murphy. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's got it on the move. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Going for 6. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Back-to-back incompletions and likely back to the air on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Oregon State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Farrell. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Going deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Card. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and let's see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Finds his man. It's Walker. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Finds the tight end. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Beavers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Card.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Beavers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Stanford lines up to punt it away.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Got the quick completion. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go.
Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Beavers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Runs through a tackle.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Oregon State. A great catch and run for 6.
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home. And this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the play.
Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Eyes his man down the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Beaver. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Brown will throw it. Hit hard. Just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. On the ground, it's Ford. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cardinal come to the line, facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Smashes in between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one.
Shakes off the defender.
Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got it behind the line. It's Hankerson. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. And he will be the 6-yard line. The Beavers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Get ready. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Williams. And they'll knock him down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Doyle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Stanford! He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
35, Stanford, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes! Picks up the first down. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Slams ahead. Touchdown, Oregon State. And the pummeling has started.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500, and let's see where this team can go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the 1st down. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He'll keep it himself. Can't get it to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Second down.
They want that clock to run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move there. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.